Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jemima, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the interior design do's and don'ts. It's just going to be telling you about the things you should do when you want to design your own space, and the things you shouldn't do when you want to design your own space. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button, share your family and friends, and let's start this video. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is to be defining interior design. Interior design is the art and science of enhancing the interior of a building to achieve a healthier and more aesthetically pleasing environment for the people using the space, living in the space, cohabiting in the space, and just using the space in general. It just deals with designing your space and making it look modern and just pleasing to the eye. And not so now I'm going to be moving on and starting with the do's, the things you should do if you want to design your own space and make your own space look pretty. So the first do here I have written down in my book is to plan your space by starting from the biggest or largest furniture items like your sofas, your wardrobes, large units like your bed. If you want to design your space, make sure that you are not starting off with the smaller pieces like the tables, the rugs. No, don't do that. That is wrong. Start with the bigger pieces. Start off by purchasing the bigger pieces and inputting the bigger pieces in your space, because when you already know where you're going to keep your bed or your wardrobe or your sofa, it's going to be so much easier for you to know where you're going to station the other smaller items like your tables and your rugs, because you already have the total view or knowledge of how your space is going to look like. The next tip I have here is to choose your color palette carefully. If you want to start designing your space, you have an empty space, the walls are not painted, nothing is inside, everything is just black, don't just go off by just purchasing random furniture pieces that are just different colors. Your space will just not look okay. Start off by planning, taking your time to plan, to prepare, to think of the color that you're going to use for your space. You're supposed to think of the color palettes, you're supposed to know the main colors that you're going to use in your space. For example, you can be oh, the main colors I want to use in my space are white, black, and brown, or different. For example, too, you cannot if you want to paint your walls and you need a specific color, you can go to the painting shop and ask for a color chart, and you can get a color chart for yourself, and you can pick the particular shade of color you want, because colors have different shades. You can want green, and there are different shades of green, and you might not like some shades, but you might like some shades of green. So it's just better to choose your color palette before you start buying things and designing things in your space. So the next tip I'm going to be talking about, the next do I'm going to be talking about, is to only buy furniture pieces that you need. We are in the era of minimalists. The world of interior design and the world of designing your space is going into the minimalist era. Nobody buys bogus furniture pieces, and nobody usually uses a lot of furniture pieces in their house. Everybody is going minimalist. Everybody is going for the clean, slick look. Most people don't really go for the cramped, clutchy look of back then, so many chairs cramped up that there's no even traffic flow in your house anymore. Do not buy so many furniture pieces that you don't need. Just buy the necessities, things that you need, things that you use, things that will add to the overall betterment and fineness and attractiveness of your space. They are necessities. You can even go for furniture pieces that have storage in them. You can get a bed with storage compartments, or a chair with storage compartments, or cabinets. Just you can just go in search and look for like furniture items that have storage compartments, so you don't need to buy so much things in your space that make your space look so cramped up and clustered. It's better to just have a free walking space in your house. And so the last do that I'm going to be talking about in this segment of the video, which is the things you should do in interior design, is to declutter your space. Like, anybody I meet, anybody I tell, anybody I am advising, I will just tell them, if you have an interior design space, even if the furniture you buy is so expensive, so lavish, looking so nice, if you don't declutter your space, it will not look fine, it will not look attractive, your space will not be looking okay. You just be living in a cave house, like your house will not be looking fine. I don't know why you be living in a house that is so cramped up, so messy, you don't clean it, you don't arrange it, you don't organize it. Your space will not look fine at all. Persons have an organized, clean, neat space. Declutter. Now I'm moving on to the next segment, which is things you should not do, the don'ts of interior design. Like things you should not attempt, things you should not do when you want to design a very nice looking, aesthetically pleasing house. Because interior design is all about designing a space that looks aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So like, I'm just going to tell you things that you do not need to do when designing your space. So the first thing I'm going to be telling you is, do not copy everything from inspirational photos, because it might not work out in your own house. The picture that you're trying to copy, the person's house might be obviously different from your own house. The person's space will be different from your own space, and if you try to copy every single thing the person did in that picture, it's not going to look okay, it's not going to be it's not going to look nice in your own house. Just try and be authentic. You don't have to copy. Interior design is like, you have to reflect, your space is a reflection of your personality, the type of person you are, the things you like. So like, just be original. You don't have to copy every single thing you see on Pinterest or on social media. Every fine interior design picture you see, you want to make sure your house is exactly the same. You can get like things, you can pick a few things that you like in the picture and put it in your home, in your own house, but like, you don't have to copy exactly what the person does. The next thing you should not do, don't try it when you're designing your space or houses. Don't rush. Take things easy. Like, take it easy. Don't try and buy every single thing at once. Do not rush. Learn to take things gradually. Designing your space is a gradual process that needs to be enjoyed. You need to like enjoy the process of designing your house, because imagine you rushed, you bought everything you need in your space at once, at the same time, the same week, the same day. You ordered everything at once, it arrives at once, you arrange it at once. During your alone quiet time, you're just sitting in your space and you look around, you just see like, you just be like, it doesn't look okay, like the space doesn't look okay, because you rushed, you did not plan, you planned to fail, like you did not prepare, you just rushed to buy everything at once, and at the end of the day your space is just looking so not nice, not attractive, not modern. You don't even plan, you don't even do research, you just rushed. Why are you rushing? Take things easy, like chill, take a chill pill. You don't have to rush and be trying to buy everything at once, trying to finish sharp. You have to like take it easy. Like, it's a gradual process. Like, you don't have to rush, you don't have to buy everything at once, you don't have to do everything at once, you don't even have to do everything alone. Like, if you want to do it alone, you can do it alone, but take it as a gradual process. And you don't even have to do it alone, you can get help from your friend, your family member, just anyone. Just, it's a gradual process that needs to be enjoyed and experienced slowly. So the last thing I'm going to be telling you that you should not do when designing your space, the don'ts, is do not neglect small details. Like, don't you know that details make the overall look of the space look so snatched and look so nice? do not neglect small details. Like, it's the details that make everything look perfect. Like, they make everything look slay. Like, how can you be designing your space or somebody else's space and like everything is not detailed? Pay attention to like the small details, because details matter. I've come to the end of today's video. Hope you were able to learn and I was able to like teach you and tell you the do's and don'ts of interior design. Hope from now on your space will not be looking old anymore, it will not be looking unmodern. From now on, after you have like watched this video, you'll be able to like make your space look really nice and attractive and modern. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, share your family and friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.